Air, water and weather. Air, water and weather are essential for life on the earth. Air surrounds us and provides the oxygen we need to breathe. Water is vital for drinking, cleaning and many other purposes. Weather, which includes temperature, rainfall and wind, affects our daily lives. In this chapter, we will learn about the atmosphere, how air moves, the different forms and uses of water, the water cycle, and how weather changes. Air. Air is all around us, but we cannot see it. It is a mixture of gases. The atmosphere is a layer of gases that surrounds the earth. It consists mostly of nitrogen, 78%, and oxygen, 21%. The remaining 1% of the air is made up of other gases such as carbon dioxide, argon and water vapor. The atmosphere allows us to breathe and helps regulate the Earth's temperature by trapping heat from the sun. Without air, life on Earth would not be possible. Wind is air that moves from one place to another. We can feel the moving air. Breezes are light, gentle winds that can make a hot day pleasant. Storms are strong, fast winds in the atmosphere. They often bring heavy rain, thunder, lightning, strong winds and even hail. Do you know, the air may feel light, but it is heavy. It pushes down on everything and this force is called air pressure. Humidity is the amount of moisture or water vapor present in the air. When the air is full of moisture, it feels sticky or muggy. On hot days, high humidity can make you feel even hotter. When the air has low humidity, it feels drier and cooler. Sea breeze. During the day, the land heats up faster than the water in the sea. As the land warms, the air above it rises, and the cooler air from the sea moves in to take its place. This creates a gentle breeze from the sea towards the land. This is called a sea breeze. Sea breezes help cool coastal areas on hot days. Land breeze. At night, the land cools down faster than the sea. The air over the land becomes cooler and heavier, while the air over the sea remains warmer. The warm air over the sea rises, and the cooler air from the land moves out to take its place. This movement of cool air from the land toward the sea is called the land breeze. Lab corner. Aim. To show that land heats up and cools down faster than water. Materials required: 2 bowls, sand, water and 2 thermometers. Procedure. Step 1. Fill 1 bowl with sand and the other with water. Step 2. Place a thermometer in each bowl. Step 3. Keep both bowls under the sun for 2 hours. Step 4. Note down the temperature of each bowl. Step 5. Now, keep both bowls in a room for an hour. Step 6. Again, note down the temperature of each bowl. Observation. The bowl with sand has a higher temperature than the bowl with water when kept under the sun. The bowl with sand shows a lower temperature than the bowl with water when kept in the room. Conclusion. Land heats up and cools down faster than water. Water. Water is one of the most important natural resources on Earth. All living things, plants, animals and humans need water to survive. Water is found in many places such as rivers, lakes, seas, ponds and even underground. It can also exist in different forms depending on the conditions around it. States of water. Water can exist in all 3 states and these states are interchangeable. Liquid. The most familiar form of water is liquid. It exists in rivers, lakes, oceans and even in the clouds as tiny water droplets. Solid. Ice is the solid form of water. It forms when liquid water cools below 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Gas. Water vapor is the gaseous form of water. We cannot see it, but it is an important part of the atmosphere. Uses of water. We use water for many purposes, such as drinking. Water is essential for human survival. It keeps our body hydrated. Cleaning. We use water to bathe, wash clothes, and clean our homes. Agriculture. Water is crucial for growing crops. Without water, plants cannot survive. Industry. Water is also used in factories and power plants for cooling, cleaning, and producing goods.
Only about 2.5% of all the water on Earth is fresh water. Most of the fresh water is frozen in glaciers and ice caps. Some of it is found as groundwater, and a very little is found in lakes and rivers.
Interconversion of states of water. Evaporation. Evaporation is the process in which water changes into vapor and goes into the atmosphere. It happens all around us, like when clothes dry in the sun, puddles of water disappear, or sweat evaporates from our skin. Factors affecting evaporation. Higher temperatures speed up evaporation. A large surface area speeds up evaporation. Wind or moving air helps evaporation to take place faster. Higher humidity slows down evaporation. Condensation. Condensation is the process in which water vapor cools down and changes back into liquid water. It takes place when the warm water vapor touches a cold surface and turns into tiny water droplets. We see this as dew, fog, and a glass filled with cold water. Water cycle. The water cycle is the continuous movement of water on the earth. Evaporation, condensation, and precipitation are its three main processes. It begins with evaporation, where water from oceans, rivers, and lakes turns into vapor and dries into the air. Water vapor cools down and forms clouds through condensation. When the clouds become heavy with water droplets, the water falls back to the ground as precipitation, rain, snow, or hail. Precipitation occurs when water falls from the clouds to the earth as rain, snow, dew, fog, hail, or sleet. It happens when clouds get heavy due to water droplets or ice crystals. Rain. When clouds become heavy with water, the water droplets fall as rain. Dew. Tiny drops of water can be seen on plants, glass, parked vehicles, and other surfaces after a cool night. Dew is usually seen early in the morning or late at night. Fog. It forms when the air near the ground cools down and water vapor changes into tiny water droplets. These droplets stay close to the surface and make it difficult to see clearly. Snow. In cold weather, water in the clouds freezes and falls as ice crystals, known as snow. Hail. It forms when raindrops freeze into pellets of ice and they fall as hailstones. Sleet. It is a mix of rain and snow, where the raindrops freezes before they reach the ground. The water then collects in rivers, lakes, and oceans, ready to start the cycle again. Purification of water. Drinking impure water may cause diseases. Water purification is the process of cleaning dirty or polluted water to make it safe to drink and use. It is essential to remove harmful substances like dirt, bacteria, and chemicals from water before drinking or using it. Let us learn some ways to purify water. Sedimentation and decantation. In this process, dirty water is kept in a large container. The heavier particles such as dirt, sand, and debris sink to the bottom. This is known as sedimentation. Then, the clean water on the top is carefully poured into another container, leaving the dirt behind. This process is called decantation. Filtration. In this process, water is passed through filters made of cloth or paper. These filters trap smaller particles and make the water clean. Chlorination. In this method, a small amount of chlorine is added to water. Chlorine kills harmful bacteria, viruses, and other microorganisms that can cause diseases. When chlorine is added to water in certain amounts to make it fit for drinking, it becomes safe to drink. Boiling. Water is boiled to kill any remaining bacteria or germs. Boiling is an easy way to purify water. Need to save water. Water is essential for all living things, but there is only a limited amount of it. We need to save water to make sure there is enough for everyone. Simple actions like turning off the tap while brushing your teeth, fixing leaks, and using water wisely when watering plants can help save a lot of water. By saving water, we protect our environment and ensure that future generations will have enough clean water to use. Weather. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place and time. It can be sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, or cloudy. Weather changes all the time and is affected by temperature, wind, and moisture in the air. How does the sun affect weather? The sun gives energy to the earth by heating its surface. When the earth heats up, the air above it becomes warm and rises. As the warm air rises, cooler air moves in to replace it, creating wind. The sun also causes water from oceans, lakes, and rivers turn into vapor, which rises into the sky. This vapor cools and forms clouds. When the clouds become heavy, they release water as rain, snow, or other types of precipitation. What causes day and night? Day and night happen when the earth spins on its axis. This movement is known as rotation. It takes 24 hours for the earth to complete one full spin. When a part of the earth is facing the sun, it is daytime. When that part turns away from the sun, it is nighttime. What causes seasons? The earth moves around the sun. This movement is known as revolution. It causes different seasons: summer, winter, spring, and autumn. The earth is tilted on its axis. As the earth revolves around the sun, different parts of the earth get more or less sunlight. When the earth is tilted towards the sun, the part facing the sun experiences summer. This part receives more heat as the sun's rays are stronger. The part of the earth that is tilted away from the sun experiences winter. The sun's rays are less strong here. Weather instruments. Scientists use instruments to measure weather conditions. Some of the key instruments include thermometer, measures temperature; barometer, measures air pressure; anemometer, measures wind speed; rain gauge, measures rainfall; wind vane, shows the direction of the wind. Key words: atmosphere, the layer of gases surrounding the earth; humidity, amount of moisture present in the air; sea breeze, cool air moving from the sea to the land; land breeze, cool air moving from the land to the sea; evaporation, the process in which liquid changes into vapor; condensation, the process in which water vapor cools and changes back into liquid; precipitation, the phenomena of falling of water from the sky in different forms; water cycle, the continuous movement of water on the earth, including evaporation, condensation, and precipitation; purification, the process of removing dirty and harmful substances; chlorination, the process of adding chlorine to water to kill germs and make it safe to drink; weather, the condition of the atmosphere at a particular time and place. Let's recall: air, water, and weather. Air, water, weather; atmosphere, wind, breeze, storm, and humidity; sea breeze, land breeze. Uses of water: drinking, cleaning, agriculture, industry. Water cycle: evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Purification of water: sedimentation and decantation, filtration, chlorination, boiling. Need to save water. Sun affects weather, cause of day and night, cause of season, weather instruments.